So, we get into the next episode. Things are dropping.
Stones, nails.
There's faux fur flying everywhere.
Yeah,
It knows that we are shook. Miss Brooklyn Heights walking through the door again, and she announces that it is one of my favorite mini challenges, the
reading challenge. Good thing Anastasia already went home because we all know she didn't know how to read or write. Remember, she didn't leave a lipstick message on the mirror at the end of her episode?
I was like, oh. So Miss Brooklyn Heights walks into the door. She doesn't walk into the door, she walks into the room. She could have, we don't know. But Brooklyn Heights walks into the workroom and announces that it is one of my favorite mini challenges, which is the
reading challenge.
Because what?
Reading is
fundamental.
With eyewear sponsored by Haley Nelson.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was like, girl, I don't know. It flies out of my mind when I'm done watching.
Me too.
Can we talk about how tanned I am?
Okay, focus. Reading challenge,
Okay.
girl. So, who is one of your not so great readers?
I mean, me, because dyslexic here.
Cool.
I really liked Lemon, of course. She slayed the house down. Boots, Mama, work for your nerve. Is that the right thing?
Yeah.
I got it right?
Maybe.
Lemon did a really great job. I can't remember any of her jokes right now because, like I said, it flies by. But I thought that she did slay it.
It was when she said, Priyanka, you talk about sex a lot, and the only thing you're fucking is stupid. Which,
that's
shut down.
The easiest read, but the best. I wish I could have thought of that because it doesn't take talent. It doesn't take comedy skills.
No.
It literally is just a quick switch of the words.
How many times a day do you call someone fucking stupid?
I mean,
it's super easy. Whatever. I really liked Rita reading Brooklyn because someone has to. I wish someone would have read her on her judging, but no one's gonna do that. I also liked Kiara's read of Boa as the exercise ball.
Oh yes, that was good.
I thought that was cute. It was, everyone seemed to enjoy it. No one got their feelings hurt. So overall, 10 out of 10.
They announced that the winner of the challenge was
Lemon,
and she was juicy, sour, and sweet.
Yeah.
And she won something.
She won something. She deserved it. I laughed. So thanks, Lemon.
So now they announced that it is the Snatch Game. We've all been waiting for it. It's the halfway point. So who are you excited to see?
Okay. I have thoughts about the Snatch Game.
Okay.
Boa's character of Gypsy Rose is such a dumb, funny idea and so on par. So I was very excited to see her rendition. Jimbo doing Joan Rivers, I think, has been the biggest missed opportunity in all of Drag Race Snatch Game history. I don't know why no one's chosen to do Joan before. I have Joan Rivers' name tattooed on my knees. Final person that I was excited for was Alona as the Cock Destroyer.
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
I think it's
obvious reasons, because I'm gay as fuck. I was excited to see Jimbo because she's a funny girl.
Mm-hmm.
Joan Rivers is a good idea. I think Lemon, girl, JoJo, not only when we see her does she slay, but I know Lemon's acting and ability to read people, to interact with people, to act and be funny and quirky, I think is beyond most of them. Mm-hmm. So I was really excited to see what Lemon has to do. So we get into the Snatch Game and we see the set's massive, by the way.
It's huge.
But I don't know what's going on, but girl, it looks cute. Brooklyn Heights comes back as the guest host.
Yeah. If you lose your host, that's the rule.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone standing out as really funny to you and maybe not so funny?
Well, I mean, Jimbo obviously started off super strong, held the character. Lemon as JoJo was nailing it, the constant dancing, the lack of pronunciation, which is so perfect.
The bald cap with the wig on top.
Shifted over because she's losing her hair from the ponytail. Alona was also kind of keeping the party going.
She picked a great character because, again, not a lot of people know her. I don't know if people do. I don't know her. So she could really say whatever she wanted, and I would go along with it as long as it was funny, because I thought her like characterization of her was great. So she did stand out as someone that surprised me. I think, like we said, Lemon as JoJo was killer. Jimbo as Joan Rivers slayed, did not disappoint. I really liked Scarlett Bobo. I thought she did a great job. I mean, we've seen Liza Minnelli before.
With a Z!
But I thought that she had a great interaction with everyone, and she had funny responses. Like, you can tell she studied Snatch Game and like kind of worked out how to do it. Rita Baga, though, I don't know who that girl is. I don't even know her name right now.
Edith Piaf.
So whoever she is, maybe I needed to know that information to think it was funny. I thought she was good at characterizing that person. I didn't really find anything too funny from her. But what did you think about that character?
I liked her rendition of Edith Piaf. I liked that she played it as her kind of in every stage of her career. It went from not being on drugs and being kind of alive to being on drugs and less alive to her basically dying at the end.
You know stuff about her?
Edith Piaf? Yeah. She's a singer.
Oh.
She's a Canadian singer.
I was like, no one else is gonna know who this bitch is.
But I mean, I want to say I was really looking forward to Boa, and it just didn't really, like, it was funny.
Yeah.
And there was a couple good gags with like the headphones in the nose and then going to the music and like dancing, but I think Boa could have went way further than she did.
For sure. But of course, the standouts as the worst were Kiara and Priyanka. Obviously, Priyanka struggled. She was too in her head. She didn't pick a character that you can make funny.
I was kind of shocked that she did as poorly as she did.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't even show her.
No. Which we talked about, which we can talk about now. We were speaking.
And we were saying about how they weren't showing people doing badly as much as the people doing well.
Which was nice.
It still drives home the fact that that person didn't excel in the challenge because you're not seeing very much of them, but it also doesn't break up the rhythm and the humor of every other contestant on the show.
Exactly.
And I would rather watch people
be funny
and have jokes. I was very entertained. I thought it was great.
Great first Snatch Game.
Good work, girls. You did great.
You did great. So now we move into the runway day. The girls are back. They had a night's sleep after the stress of Snatch Game, and they're doing a night of 1,000 Celine Dion.
Whoa.
So who stood out to you as some of your favorites?
So I'm not someone who has ever really been a huge fan of Celine Dion. I think she's obviously a legend in
French-Canadian
history. Exactly. I mean, Brooklyn butchered her on Snatch Game. That's what prompted this entire challenge. My favorites would have to be Jimbo, because I liked the idea of taking that kind of like shoulder pad power onesie bodysuit, running with that, as opposed to like an evening gown, which is definitely more Celine Dion now. I liked Boa's a lot, and she also didn't make it campy, which was something that the judges had said, so I appreciated that aspect of it. That was kind of it. I just like those two.
So I think we have a difference of opinions again. I understand the positive critiques for Jimbo. Not only did she slay Snatch Game, so how are they going to rate her on the runway? But her outfit was good, but it wasn't Celine to me. To me, it was more, it like visually looked more Gaga to me than Celine Dion. But again, if that's something she wore, she styled it that way, then fuck my drag, right? To me, I think Priyanka stood out as the best runway look. I think she didn't need to do both of them, to be honest, because I thought that the white wedding dress was so stunning and so impactful. I think it's like a Valentina moment coming out in the wedding dress for the white challenge in her season. It was just like gasping. When you do too many things, you take away from the original idea. So like Brooklyn said, yes, both of them could have been the runway look. The fact that she did two of them was cool. I think would have been a gag is if she kept the second one until the lip sync maybe, having known she didn't do very well in the Snatch game. But overall, I thought that Priyanka was the best runway look for this challenge. I thought Boa looked stunning, and I think Bobo did well as well. I thought she looked gorgeous. She did a softer paint, still clowny, but I thought the wig was beautiful. I thought the outfit was beautiful. So those to me are my two favorites, Scarlett, Priyanka, and I guess Boa as my third.
Again, common theme with Lemon is to not pull her cincher tight or wear padding. That dress was god awful in my opinion.
No matter how tight you pull that cincher, it is the worst jersey dress fabric. Not even constructed dress. The fabric is the worst fabric that you could possibly have chosen, even if Celine Dion did wear that fabric.
It was gross.
It was like $2 bargain bin leftovers, and made it into a tube, put it on her body, and said, there we go, we are Celine Dion.
It was not cute.
The wig wasn't cute, the outfit wasn't cute, she wasn't padded, she wasn't cinched. Yeah, bitch, Lemon, you have no corsets on, maybe one, and I have two, and the biggest pads known to mankind that I'm trying to work in, girl, and you can't even see it, and I'm still wearing it. And it's very unfortunate because I think she probably would have won or would have been in the top two having had a better outfit.
So the winner of this week is
Jimbo!
Joan Rivers did it from the grave.
She did it. She came back and she slayed the day.
I agree with this.
100%.
I think
it was the Jimbo show.
And the bottoms this week are
the obvious Priyanka and Kiara. Again, Priyanka's runway slayed the game. So the lip sync comes on. It is the Celine Dion I Drove All Night. I've never heard the song, and all of you are going to come and clock me. Again, I'm not a major Celine fan, but this song is lit.
Yeah, it's a great song.
I was expecting a really slow and boring song from Celine, so I'm so happy that they picked this song because, again, what makes a good lip sync is a upbeat, fast, fun, enjoyable lip sync. Again, throw in a slow song here and there, but I think the last couple have slayed because not only are the performers stunning and amazing lip syncers, but I think that the song is something that you want to see in a battle. I have nothing negative to say about this lip sync. If I was either one of them and the other person was doing that and I was in the bottom, I'd be shitting my pants. I'd shit on the stage, clean up on main stage aisle 1 because, girl, they fucking slayed.
I agree. I think they both had different renditions of the song.
100%.
It's a great song. Both knew the words, did what they had to do. Again, for me, could have been a double save this week, without a doubt. Either one could have won or could have went home. Wouldn't have been mad about it.
Yeah.
Just because it was super entertaining and I think showcased both queens in the best way possible.
I agree, but I'm happy that Priyanka stayed because her outfits were deserving of it, and we've seen how great she can do when she's confident in the challenge.
And I just want to say, Kiara did a great job representing Montreal in a new version of Montreal Queen.
Yes.
You should be extremely proud of the run you had on the show this season, and especially going home after putting a performance like that into the universe.
Yeah.
It's you blew my mind.
So that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that this one's a little bit long. We're back now. We are going to get on a regular schedule again. And thank you for watching.
Call me now.
Oops.
Oops. Thanks, guys. We will see you next week with more fun.
Technically this week.
Bye.
Okay. I need to get out of this fucking corset.